Imagine starting your day with a simple drink that doesn't just quench your thirst, but actually helps your body keep blood sugar steady, no spikes, no crashes. Most morning beverages, even the ones we think are healthy, can secretly send your glucose soaring. But research suggests there's a morning ritual that can support healthy insulin response and keep your energy levels more balanced. Scientists have found that certain natural compounds in everyday drinks gently signal your body to manage sugar more efficiently without forcing drastic swings. What's even more surprising is that this one simple habit can improve mental clarity, mood, and digestion, setting the tone for the entire day. Even small changes to your morning routine can make a surprisingly big difference for your energy, focus, and long-term health. In the next minute, we'll dive into the evidence-backed drink that could quietly transform the way your body handles sugar, and why skipping it might mean missing one of the simplest, most powerful habits for your wellness. When it comes to managing blood sugar, the timing of your meals and drinks can make a surprising difference. Many people wake up in the morning feeling groggy, craving caffeine, or a quick sugary breakfast, without realizing that their body is already performing a delicate balancing act. Overnight, your liver releases glucose to keep your brain and organs fueled, a process that scientists call the dawn phenomenon. This natural spike is not a problem for most healthy individuals, but it can become significant when combined with high-sugar morning drinks or processed foods. Research suggests that this early morning period is one of the most sensitive times for blood sugar regulation, meaning that what you consume in the first 30 to 60 minutes after waking can strongly influence your glucose levels throughout the day. Your body's insulin response is often lower in the morning compared to later in the day, which means that a high-sugar coffee, sweetened tea, or even some fruit juices can cause a sharper rise in blood glucose. Over time, repeated spikes like this can contribute to insulin resistance, energy crashes, and increased hunger later in the morning. Scientists have observed that when glucose levels rise rapidly, the body produces extra insulin to manage it. While this is a natural process, it can be taxing on your pancreas if it occurs frequently. This is why researchers emphasize the importance of stabilizing blood sugar first thing in the morning. The good news is that small changes to your morning routine can create lasting effects. Studies have shown that even modest adjustments like drinking specific beverages before eating can support better insulin sensitivity and prevent sudden glucose surges. For example, compounds found in green tea, cinnamon, and apple cider vinegar have been studied for their ability to improve glucose uptake by cells, helping your body respond more efficiently to the sugar you consume. Biologists believe these natural compounds work in multiple ways. Some enhance insulin signaling, some slow the absorption of carbohydrates, and others modulate digestive enzymes to prevent rapid spikes. Additionally, research suggests that these compounds may help reduce oxidative stress and chronic inflammation in tissues involved in metabolism, which can contribute to better overall metabolic function. Over time, these small interventions may also improve how your body manages energy throughout the day, supporting more consistent alertness, focus, and even mood stability. Including these beverages as part of a routine may also support digestive health and help maintain healthy gut bacteria, which are closely linked to glucose regulation and overall metabolic wellness. Another factor to consider is hydration. Even mild dehydration can negatively affect blood sugar control. Water alone, consumed first thing in the morning, primes your metabolism and helps your kidneys flush excess glucose. Scientists have observed that proper hydration may even improve insulin sensitivity, supporting your body's natural ability to regulate sugar. Combining hydration with functional compounds like those found in green tea or cinnamon water creates a synergistic effect that helps maintain steady energy, mental clarity, and focus. Starting your day with a mindful morning beverage can also influence hormones like cortisol and ghrelin, which regulate stress and appetite, helping to curb sugar cravings and maintain more balanced energy levels. Finally, timing and consistency are key. Research indicates that drinking a stabilizing morning beverage at roughly the same time each day can train your body to anticipate glucose management more effectively. This isn't just about preventing spikes, it's about creating a rhythm for your metabolism, setting the stage for more balanced energy, controlled hunger, and improved overall health. The first sip you take in the morning has more influence than many people realize. In the next section, we'll dive into the specific drink that combines these benefits, exploring how it works, why scientists believe it's effective, and the simplest way to incorporate it into your daily routine. After understanding why morning blood sugar is so important, the next question is, what can you actually drink to support it? Research and clinical observations point to a drink that combines simplicity with powerful metabolic effects. Unsweetened green tea, packed with natural compounds called catechins, green tea has been extensively studied for its ability to improve insulin sensitivity and help regulate glucose levels. Scientists have observed that these compounds assist your cells in absorbing sugar more efficiently, allowing the body to respond to carbohydrates in a more controlled manner. This makes it particularly effective in the early morning when your insulin response is naturally lower. Unlike sweetened beverages, which can rapidly spike glucose and insulin, green tea provides a gentle metabolic boost and steady energy. Studies indicate that consistent morning consumption may improve long-term metabolic function, reduce mid-morning energy crashes, and support appetite control throughout the day. Biologists suggest that catechins, along with the mild caffeine content, can also enhance mental clarity, focus, and even mood regulation. In addition, some research indicates that the antioxidants in green tea may reduce oxidative stress in the liver and pancreas, organs crucial for glucose metabolism. This reduction in oxidative stress may help maintain proper insulin production and support long-term metabolic health, making it a particularly effective tool for daily blood sugar management. Green tea's versatility adds to its benefits. You can enjoy it plain or incorporate functional ingredients like cinnamon or apple cider vinegar. Cinnamon has been shown to slow carbohydrate absorption and mimic insulin activity, while apple cider vinegar may blunt post-meal glucose spikes when consumed before breakfast. When paired with proper hydration, these additions create a synergistic effect that maximizes blood sugar management and supports overall metabolic balance. Furthermore, some studies suggest that the polyphenols in green tea can improve the activity of digestive enzymes, which helps slow the breakdown of carbohydrates in the gut. This delayed absorption ensures that glucose enters the bloodstream gradually rather than all at once, reducing the risk of a sharp spike in blood sugar levels. Timing is equally important. Consuming this beverage consistently first thing in the morning helps train your body to anticipate glucose regulation, establishing a metabolic rhythm that stabilizes energy, reduces cravings, and improves appetite signaling. Starting the day with this ritual is a simple, low-effort habit that can have significant long-term benefits. Scientists also suggest that combining green tea with these functional compounds may enhance digestive health, improve gut microbiota, and contribute to more efficient glucose metabolism. Over weeks and months, these small changes can help maintain balanced energy levels, improve focus, and support overall metabolic wellness. In addition to these benefits, the calming ritual of preparing and sipping green tea may also help lower morning stress levels. Cortisol, the body's primary stress hormone, can influence blood sugar by signaling the liver to release more glucose. By incorporating a mindful, gentle beverage like green tea into your morning routine, you may help modulate cortisol levels and prevent stress-related spikes in blood sugar. Furthermore, this practice encourages intentionality in your morning routine, which can lead to healthier food choices and better overall lifestyle habits. Studies even suggest that regular green tea consumption may positively impact cardiovascular health, weight management, and inflammation markers, all of which are interconnected with blood sugar regulation. For those looking to maximize these effects, consistency is crucial. Drinking green tea at roughly the same time each morning before consuming carbohydrate-heavy foods ensures that your body benefits from the catechins, polyphenols, and other functional compounds when insulin sensitivity is naturally lower. By making this a daily habit, you not only stabilize your glucose levels, but also support broader metabolic health, improve energy efficiency, and reduce the risk of long-term complications associated with high blood sugar. In the next section, we'll explore exactly how these compounds work at a cellular and hormonal level, explaining the science behind insulin signaling, carbohydrate absorption, and why this drink is so effective at maintaining blood sugar stability throughout the day. Now that we've introduced the morning drink and its functional components, it's important to understand how it works at a cellular and hormonal level. Blood sugar regulation is a complex process involving insulin signaling, glucose uptake by cells, and the careful coordination of hormones like cortisol and glucagon. Green tea, along with added functional ingredients such as cinnamon and apple cider vinegar, influences multiple pathways in the system, supporting a more balanced glucose response. Catechins in green tea have been shown to enhance the sensitivity of insulin receptors on cell membranes. Insulin, the hormone responsible for allowing glucose to enter cells, works more efficiently when these receptors are properly activated. Scientists have observed that catechins improve the way cells respond to insulin, helping glucose move from the bloodstream into muscle and liver tissues. This effect reduces the magnitude of blood sugar spikes after meals, preventing the rapid release of additional insulin that can eventually lead to insulin resistance. Cinnamon adds another layer of benefit by mimicking insulin activity at the cellular level. Research indicates that certain compounds in cinnamon activate enzymes that facilitate glucose transport into cells, independent of the body's natural insulin. This is particularly useful in the morning, when insulin sensitivity is lower and glucose management can be more challenging. Apple cider vinegar contributes by slowing the digestion of carbohydrates in the stomach and small intestine, delaying the release of glucose into the bloodstream. Scientists suggest that this effect not only prevents sudden spikes, but also allows insulin to respond more gradually, reducing stress on the pancreas over time. Hydration plays a surprisingly important role as well. Proper water intake supports the kidneys in filtering excess glucose and helps maintain plasma volume, which is necessary for efficient nutrient transport to cells. Studies have observed that even mild dehydration can impair insulin function and reduce glucose uptake, making hydration an essential part of any morning blood sugar strategy. By combining hydration with green tea and functional compounds, you create a synergistic effect that maximizes cellular glucose management. Hormones also play a crucial role in morning glucose regulation. Cortisol, which naturally peaks in the early morning, signals the liver to release stored glucose into the bloodstream. While this is a normal process, excess cortisol or stress can exaggerate glucose spikes. Green tea catechins, along with the mindful ritual of preparing and drinking this beverage, may help modulate cortisol levels, preventing unnecessary elevations in blood sugar. Ghrelin, the hunger hormone, is also influenced by stable glucose levels. By preventing spikes and crashes, this morning drink helps regulate appetite, reduces cravings, and supports more consistent energy throughout the day. It also appears to influence leptin sensitivity, helping the brain better recognize satiety signals and reducing overeating tendencies. Over time, these hormonal effects complement the cellular actions of catechins, cinnamon, and vinegar, creating a harmonious system for blood sugar control. Finally, the gut microbiome is increasingly recognized as a critical factor in blood sugar control. Polyphenols in green tea can positively influence gut bacteria composition, promoting strains that aid in glucose metabolism and reduce inflammation. Cinnamon and apple cider vinegar may further support gut health, creating an environment where nutrient absorption is optimized and inflammatory signals that impair insulin function are reduced. Over weeks and months, these cellular, hormonal, and gut-level mechanisms combine to create a sustainable pattern of stable energy, improved focus, and healthier metabolic function. Thoughtful incorporation of this drink may also encourage other positive habits, such as mindful eating, moderate hydration, and consistent morning routines, amplifying its overall metabolic benefits and promoting long-term health. Practical ways to incorporate this morning drink into your routine include preparation techniques, timing strategies, and simple variations to enhance effectiveness while maintaining a sustainable daily habit. Understanding the science behind this morning drink is only part of the equation. The real impact comes from how you apply it in daily life. Incorporating it effectively into your routine depends on consistency, timing, and preparation. While green tea, cinnamon, and apple cider vinegar each provide metabolic support on their own, their benefits are amplified when they're consumed intentionally as part of a structured morning ritual. For optimal results, experts recommend consuming the beverage within the first 30 to 60 minutes after waking. This is the period when insulin sensitivity is naturally lower and your liver's glucose release is at its peak. Drinking it before breakfast allows the compounds to prepare your cells for incoming carbohydrates, helping to moderate the body's glucose response. Consistency is critical. Making this a daily habit trains your metabolism to anticipate glucose management, stabilizes energy, and helps regulate appetite hormones. Preparation is simple, but can be tailored to your preferences. Start with unsweetened green tea, ideally steeped in hot water for 3 to 5 minutes to fully extract catechins and antioxidants. Adding a pinch of cinnamon or 1 to 2 teaspoons of apple cider vinegar can enhance blood sugar regulation, as these compounds support insulin activity, slow carbohydrate absorption, and positively influence gut microbiota. For those who prefer flavor variety, small additions like a few drops of lemon juice or a splash of unsweetened almond milk are generally compatible without compromising the drink's stabilizing effects. Hydration remains a crucial element. Drinking this beverage alongside a full glass of water ensures your kidneys can efficiently filter excess glucose and maintain plasma volume, supporting nutrient transport to cells. Scientists have observed that proper hydration enhances the effects of green tea, catechins, and functional compounds, further stabilizing blood sugar and supporting metabolic health. Sipping slowly and mindfully also encourages a more intentional start to the day, reducing stress and cortisol fluctuations that can impact glucose levels. Timing the beverage around your breakfast is another effective strategy. Consuming it 15 to 20 minutes before a carbohydrate-rich meal allows insulin signaling to be primed, moderating the glucose response. For individuals who exercise in the morning, drinking it prior to light activity may improve energy utilization and stabilize blood sugar during physical exertion. Those who prefer intermittent fasting can still include the drink, as it is generally low in calories and does not significantly disrupt fasting metabolism, while still providing antioxidant and insulin sensitizing benefits. For long-term success, consistency, personalization, and habit stacking are key. Pairing the morning drink with other healthy routines, such as a short walk, stretching, or mindful breathing, can amplify its effects on energy, focus, and metabolic balance. Over time, these practices contribute to sustainable blood sugar regulation, reduce cravings, and support overall metabolic and cardiovascular health. By making this simple drink a deliberate part of your daily routine, you are not just stabilizing glucose levels, but also reinforcing a pattern of healthy morning habits that promote overall wellness, focus, and energy throughout the day. Over weeks of consistent use, many people notice fewer mid-morning energy crashes, improved mental clarity, and more stable hunger signals. Researchers suggest that these changes are a sign of improved insulin efficiency and hormonal balance rather than short-term stimulation. Small adjustments when practiced daily can quietly compound into meaningful metabolic improvements. With preparation, timing, and mindful consumption, this morning drink can become a cornerstone of your daily routine, supporting long-term glucose control, sustained energy, and overall metabolic resilience. Importantly, results vary between individuals, so listening to your body matters. Some people respond better to lighter concentrations, while others benefit from stronger brews. Adjusting temperature, steep time, or ingredient ratios helps personalize the habit. This flexibility increases adherence, making the routine easier to sustain without feeling restrictive or overwhelming. Blood sugar stability isn't about extreme rules or cutting everything you enjoy. It's about understanding timing, signals, and how small daily inputs shape your metabolism over time. This is where most people get it wrong. They focus on single foods or numbers, instead of the mechanisms that quietly run in the background every morning. When you support insulin signaling, hydration, and hormonal balance early in the day, your body does much of the work for you. That's why a simple, intentional morning drink can have effects that last far beyond breakfast. If this helped you see blood sugar in a clearer, more practical way, take a moment to like the video so others can find it too. And if you want more science-based breakdowns like this, focused on how the body actually works, not hype, subscribe to the channel. Your mornings shape your metabolism more than you think, and understanding that is one of the most powerful tools you can have for long-term health. These small morning choices influence energy, appetite, and metabolic resilience in ways most people never realize.